Hello, girls. How is everyone? Okay, I'm going to tag a few of my friends so they can come on here and watch. And I'm going to share something with you guys really personal. Um, I'm a stylist. My name is Carrie Ann Roshan. And I've been a stylist. It's been almost 2 years in December. So I want to share a few things with you. First, I want to tell you about my favorite camis. I'm wearing the Siren today, which is on sale. It's part of a huge sale. There's bundle sales. There's all kinds of Black Friday goodies, you guys. So make sure you reach out to your stylist and ask her about the deals that are going on right now because there's some really, really good stuff. Okay, so this is the Siren cami. Love, love, love. Look how sexy it is. It's gorgeous. It's such a gorgeous cami. Super supportive, slimming, all of that good stuff. But all the girls in this party who have went live so far, they have told you all the good stuff about the camis. And if you haven't seen their lives or you haven't seen the posts, scroll through here after we get off. Watch this first. But I'm going to tell you a little about myself. So I am, hey Cassie, hey Shauna, hey Lori. Oh, a bunch of you on here. Good. So 2 years ago, I was introduced to Ruby Ribbon. I was working full-time in healthcare. I had 15 years, and I loved my job. My job was, I was an optician, so I was the girl you sat down with after you saw the optometrist, and I helped you with your glasses, and it was a very technical job. I did a lot of like lens grinding, and I was licensed, and I had all this knowledge that I had built up over 15 years, and I was really good at what I did. And sorry, my Wi-Fi might cut in and out a little bit. So anyway, I've been doing that for 15 years, a really long time. Well, my cousin came to me and she said, oh my gosh, you got to try these camis. And I was just like a lot of you. I said, no, those are not going to work for me. I'm an F cup and that kind of stuff doesn't work. I need underwires, which I didn't like underwires. I hated underwires, but so I just like brushed it off. I was like, no, I'm not interested. Well, she kept talking about it for a couple months and I went to see my mom actually, and seeing it on my mom, that's what made me a believer. So I saw it on my mom and I was like, well, if these can work for my mom, who's, 22 years old, sorry, then they'll definitely work for me. So hi, Vicky. Hi, Joe. Hi, Amanda. So I got into a cami and I put it on and it was love. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like my back was supported, like all the good things. You girls know if you're wearing the camis, you know how amazing they are. So I put one on, fell in love, and then I was like, okay, well, I want to share some of this with my girlfriends. Like I wouldn't be a good friend if I didn't share these with some girls. So I started telling my friends about it. They tried them, they loved them, and I thought, you know what? I work 40 hours a week at least, and I was taking 12 units in college at the time. But I said, you know what? I'm just going to give this a shot and just work it on the side and see what happens. Well, it exploded. It keeps pausing. I'm talking about like boom explosion, like because you girls know how awesome they are, right? So my friends wanted to try them and their friends wanted to try them, and by the time, luckily I was able to finish my degree before it like really exploded, but then I didn't need it because I ended up quitting that job in healthcare a year and a half ago. So I was a stylist for 6 months and then I quit that job because I was already making more money doing this than I was in healthcare. And here's the awesome part, okay? Yes, it's great to make money. We all like money, right? But here's the best part. I was stuck in California, 2,000 miles away from my family, okay? My mom, my dad, my little brother, all live out here in Indiana. So 5 months ago, I did so well that I got to move out here and buy my first house at the age of 41. Woo, I'm sorry. It's really, you guys, you have no idea what it did for me. So I was able to move here. I spent my first Thanksgiving the other night with my family. First Thanksgiving in 24 years. I lived in California. I was 18 when I moved there. I thought it would be wonderful. California is so glamorous. Well, it wasn't that great. The price of living is ridiculous. And lived there from 1999 until this year. So I'm with my family again. The only reason I could do that is because I wasn't tied to a job that I had to commute to, that I had to get up to an alarm and drive 45 minutes to work each way. I had to do all these things. I work from home. I work from home all the time, and I get to help women like you It makes me so happy and so fulfilled. I know, Teresa, it keeps freezing. I'm sorry. I have spotty Wi-Fi out here in the country in Indiana. That's something that I had to adjust to coming from California. We had like blazing fast internet. But I was happy to give it up. I'm happy to do this because being close to my family, I'm 20 minutes away from my dad. I can just drive over there and just hang out with them for the day. I can just go with my mom and we go shopping on shopping trips. I haven't had that since I was 18 and I'm 41 now. I can't explain to you girls what this has done. So for me, being a stylist it's about the freedom of being able to work from home and have my kid right here. My daughter's 16. She still luckily wants to hang out with me, which is crazy, but she does. And I can make time for her. I can work when I want and then make time for when she wants to hang out with me, which is freaking awesome. It's so awesome. So it sounds crazy. I know. It's like, how can a job do that much for you? It has. That's what it's done for me. Imagine what it could do for you, the freedom. Even if it's just like, I don't want to wake up to an alarm. I hate waking up to an alarm. I hate having a boss. I hate all of that stuff. And I can just do this all. And it's fun to work this job. I'll tell you a little story. Earlier today, I had a lady who ordered for me and she doesn't live near me, okay? And she's in this party, so you might be watching. She ordered from me today, or she ordered from me like a month ago or something, and I didn't get it right the first time. It was a virtual fitting, and I was like, man, I almost always get these right, but I couldn't get it right for her. So we did an exchange. She ordered one cami. We did an exchange for another cami. She got it, and she said, you know what, this still isn't right. It still doesn't feel good. And I said, you know what, let's return that. I'm going to order. So I sent 3 camis to her. She texted me just a couple hours ago and she said, I love you. She said, my boobies are so happy. My back is happy. My shoulders are happy. She said, you're the best person in the world. I love you so much. Getting those texts every single day from ladies like you, like how awesome is that? That never happened at my old job. Yeah, I had a happy customer. Different. Like I'm making a difference in women's lives every single day. Every single day. And that is so fulfilling. It makes me want to do my job. It makes me want to help women. And I never felt so passionate about anything in my life. In my entire life, I'm so passionate about this. So if you grow, I'm over here like red light, green light, because my Wi-Fi keeps stopping. Sorry. But if you girls are thinking, if like a little thought has occurred to you, like, hey, maybe I would like this. I'm telling you, not everyone is like me. Okay. Not everyone's loud and crazy and like, blah, like me all the time and crying and all this kind of stuff. Okay. Some of us are and some of us aren't. But I'll tell you, there are so many different personalities in Ruby Ribbon. But here's one thing that we all have in common. We all lift each other up every day. And that's something that I didn't expect to get with Ruby Ribbon. I mean, there's so many things I didn't expect. I did not expect to be able to move across the country. I did not expect to make more money doing this than any other job I've had in my life. I didn't expect to love it so much. But the biggest part that I didn't expect is the friendships I have made. I have the most amazing, supportive network of women. Some of them are not even on my team. Like they have nothing to benefit from me doing well. And they help me like all the time. And the love that I feel all the time from that, freaking amazing. Amazing. The confidence that I have gained in the past 2 years. I was not always this confident, okay? I know it seems like, oh, she's got it all together. No, I'm a freaking mess. If I turn my camera down, you see my desk is a mess. Like I'm a mess. But I love what I do. I love the women who support me. I love the women I have on my teams. Like all of these women I've met are so kind and they have such big hearts. And that is something that I did not expect to get, that I am so happy that I did this. So green light, if you're thinking about it, reach out to your stylist and let her know you want to have a chat about it. Just talk about it. There's not any like big crazy like commitment. Okay. You can try it. And if you decide, you know what, this isn't for me, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to resign. You just don't do it anymore. So if it doesn't feel right, you just don't do it. So, I mean, you get the discount. Who wants to pay full price for their camis? I don't, and I never do. I always pay half price. So reach out to your stylist, ask her some questions. You would be so surprised at what happens to you, because I have seen it change many women's lives, all of them. So I love you ladies. I absolutely do. I treasure each and every one of you. I'm so glad you're a part